Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the 10-year note futures as they're experiencing some higher price action today. 10-year note futures higher 3 out of the last 4 trading sessions. Today's price action has the futures market moving back towards that 111 handle. 110.24 currently in the futures market, nearing the top end of the range for the week. And when you look at some of the driving factors, really I think it's a couple things here influencing the markets. The Fed message, we got through the Fed meeting and the announcement, and certainly that had an impact. Keeping 3 rate cuts on the table for the year as of now, but yet to be determined. But that's what the Fed chairman indicated that they still expect this year. But really, I think the bigger driver as we move through the end of the week is the tone and the dialogue coming out of other central banks across the globe, and particularly out of Europe. Now, this week we did get a surprise rate cut, from the Swiss National Bank, and so that's one factor, I think, in shifting the sentiment from a global perspective. Couple that with some pretty dovish and accommodative tone coming out of both the Bank of England as well as the ECB. Some of the officials indicating that they do expect that rates will be cut here relatively soon if things continue to progress as they are viewing them right now. So I think that has also been a sentiment shift from a global perspective and helped to support the Treasury markets here. When you look at the yields, we're looking at the 10-year yield down, 5.5 basis points today to 422 basis points. We did see it briefly dip below the 420 basis point intraday, but now holding above the 420 basis point level at 422, but near the low end of the range here for the last week or so. And also, when you look at the yield curve shifting lower pretty much across the curve, particularly from the 2 years to the 30 years, where we're seeing yields lower, prices higher. And the back end of the curve is really where you see the yield, again, coming off even more so, where you look at the 7s, the 10s, the 20s, and the 30s, all down about 5 basis points or more today in today's yield pattern. But nonetheless, price action-wise, 10-year notes futures trading higher here, moving back towards that 111 handle and trading up 3 out of the last 4 sessions.